a diary.
My body remains precisely where I left it when I began this journey, monitored by a team of doctors and a state-of-the-art medical laboratory. When I initiate the recall, I will soft land back in my body.
What's the command?
I'm not ready to leave yet, if you don't mind.
Your story is fantasy.
Go on. I'm most interested.
Oh, he's not telling. It's highly classified.
Whatever's going on here, there's a scientific explanation, rooted in physics, not a psychic phenomenon.
You're wrong. The energy here isn't based on technology or man's understanding of the sciences. It's mystical.
Hey, that's where...
Yes?
Nothing.
What are you keeping from me?
That's not the point. I've been inside the top echelon of the Department of Defense, and I've never heard anything that legitimizes psychic phenomena, much less the idea of psychic astronauts.
Perhaps you didn't have the highest clearance.
Do you?
I've told you. I'm an explorer. And I must admit, finding the four of you here is rather like finding human life already well established on Mars.
Hey, now we're Martians. Live long and prosper. Those are Vulcans, asshole.
As a matter of etiquette, I'd appreciate it if you could activate your recall switch. Let's call it a test.
Testing me?
Please.
Very well.
Well,
I require time to concentrate. This isn't possible. The emergency recall procedure is fail-safe.
you also arrived here without equipment. Astronauts carry equipment, sample
You're
bottles.
quite a little finger, Bill. This is all the equipment I need.
I can believe that.
But you're not really here, are you? Your body's back in a lab somewhere.
Quite. But what you see before you is my essence of self, a projection of my intellect and physicality. It is possible for me to interface with the environment and send my information back to the laboratory.
Of course it is. Now why don't you tell us who you really are and who sent you? Is this some sort of test, a prison designed to break me and get me to reveal the details of my project?
You don't like to have your view of the world shattered, do you? Little boxes, that's what you like. Neat little boxes. I can see how you place facts inside them and leave them there. Unexamined, unchanged, settled, for all time.
You can read our minds.
What I register most strongly from you, Arlo, is fear. Your need for a place of total security at all times.
Nah, sweetie, he just needs a group hug. Who wants to go first?
But something is amiss here. I feel... Excuse me.
Okay, she's a bitch.
She's certainly very sure of herself.
No, I'm not just leaving it at that. I actually agree with Travis. I think she is responsible for what happened to me.
Ha! Told you.
Something still amiss.
I still can't initiate the recall procedure, which doesn't make sense.
Look, twice you've called this the house at the end of the universe, but you still haven't said why.
It's a place empty of God.
I'm a singer. Well, I'm a songwriter. I composed a song once about this house. I called it The House Between. That's not just a coincidence, is it?
Astrid, I'm impressed. You had a near-death experience, too. You saw this house, but before I did. Long before, in fact. Perhaps that explains why.
It happened when I tried to end things. But this house isn't what you think.
Your beliefs, I can see them. You believe this is limbo. The house between, as you say, between paradise and pandemonium.
I never said that.
That's the beauty of dealing with me. You don't have to. Now, you'll excuse me.
Who the hell do you think you are? Digging around like that, throwing our secrets back in our faces.
Don't be angry just because you're capable only of seeing absolutes. Just like Bill. Except you see the old myths instead of those cloaked in science. Heaven, hell, purgatory. You associate this place with your suicide attempt. You see your presence here as punishment for sin?
Oh, please! You didn't see that coming, did you?
You're hurting me. I didn't think you could hurt me.
You never told me you were cold. As cold and empty as this house. You're the one who brought me here. It was your bloody, stupid sin. Why did you do it? Why, Astrid? You knew we could never make peace with Father, so why did you agree to meet with him that day? Especially after the way things ended. then you did this. Like some programmed wind-up doll. Because that's how he made you feel. Like there was no way out. I'm dying. Please. People always said you'd end up like this, in defiance of God. So why should I help you now? I want to live this time. You're so weak. So pathetic. I hate you. What the hell are you doing here?
I heard a plea for help. It was this one, wasn't it?
Just leave us alone. This isn't any of your business. This is...
Your own personal hell, perhaps? Quite an unprofessional job, Astrid. It's much more effective if you cut vertically rather than horizontally.
What gives you the right to come here and play these games with our minds?
Did you want to die slowly, Astrid? Or were you hoping someone would come rescue you in time? Was the razor a final act or a plea for intervention?
Go to hell.
She's still in pain. Are you just going to ignore her?
You don't understand. This isn't real. This is the past. It happened a long time ago. It's just a devil's torment, nothing more.
There is no past here, Astrid.
What's the right answer? What do you want me to do? This isn't real. You can't be here. Then you'll let me die. You didn't die. I'm alive. I'm still here, and I know that. Someone helped me. That's just like you. Someone's always coming to help. But they never really do they? Help me. Fine, I'll do it. Just like I always do. I want to live this time. I need help. Please hurry. The address is 304 Quarters Lane. There's been a suicide attempt. She's lost a lot of blood. Please come. Please. I don't want to die. I never did. I swear.
That's your daughter? I'm sorry, that must be weird.
What does it mean? Was she here?
I don't know, you're asking the wrong guy. I mean, I haven't seen her. She never came into my kitchen.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't be letting this get to me. This is just the typing of the vice. They're putting the screws to me.
Our invisible wardens, you mean?
Could have got a sample of my handwriting, found a girl with a ballpark resemblance to my wife, and an actress maybe. It would be simple enough with a little planning.
And Theresa? How does she fit into all this? One of them?
I don't know, but we have no independent corroboration of anything she says is true. She's just the latest twist to keep me off base.
But Astrid's also been strange too.
We both like Astrid, but what do we really know about her, Arlo? We don't even know her last name. She might not be who we think she is. First impressions aren't always right, you know.
Let me get this straight. You see a box materialize out of thin air with family trinkets inside it, and we're supposed to believe you. But we're not supposed to believe what Astrid tells us?
You saw the photos and the diary. Neither of us saw Astrid bleeding in the bathtub. I believe what I see.
Yeah, well, Travis is a jerk. Theresa, I don't know about her yet. But Astrid, she's real. I trust her. That much I know for sure.
This surrounds us?
Yes.
I see.
What precisely do you see?
What you have already seen and duly placed in your carefully labeled boxes. Nothingness can be conceived neither outside of being nor as a complementary abstract notion, nor as an infinite milieu where being is suspended. We can even say that being excludes it, has no relation to it. Hence the question that is put to us now with particular urgency. If nothingness can be conceived neither outside of nor in terms of being,
then where does nothingness come from? You can't possibly know that.
Every time you look out those windows of the void, you are reminded of those words.
Stop playing games, all right? Someone taught you that. Someone debriefed you about me.
Everything you think you know about this place is wrong.
No, you're the one that's wrong. You're not supposed to feel that, and you know it. Not if you are what you claim to be.
You're violent, irrational.
You're just as much of a prisoner here as we are.
No, I chose to be here. I desired it.
Maybe you did it first, but you're in denial now, Theresa. And none of your mental parlor tricks are going to change that. You've been in denial since the moment you couldn't initiate your recall procedure.
I assure you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yes, you do. You held that sketch in the kitchen, and we all saw it.
No.
Yes. Don't you see? You couldn't initiate your fail-safe recall, and we can hurt you because you're here, body and soul, not as some sort of abstract projection. So don't you go telling me that you're the one that knows everything and I don't know anything.
How dare you?
How dare I what? Show you that I'm not the only one that puts things in little boxes? Confront you with the truth? You'd best start getting used to it.
Your good intentions paved the way for me to learn to hate. Your rules and restrictions and contradictions led me to my fate. The chill between us broke me down more than I care to say. I'll sacrifice. If that's the price of your love, then I will pay. You left me unclean. Now I wander from room to room in the house between. You may see heaven or hell according to your doom, but I'll eternally dwell in the house between.
You alright?
I don't know. You?
No. This diary's driving me crazy. Have you read it? Can't.
What if it's here for a reason? What if God wants you to read it?
I don't believe in fairy tales, alright? There is no God. I'll read it. Nobody's reading it. It's over, alright? It's done.
I'm sorry you haven't been with us since the day it happened, the day you always warned would come. I know your work is important, but I can't help thinking that Katie and Mom would have handled this much better if you'd been at our side. I know you did everything you could. I do know that, but it's been so hard. Food's been short, and this winter's been the worst one. Mom's okay, but Katie's been sick. You know what that means. Sometimes, Daddy, I hate you. I hate you because you've been gone for so long, and all your promises meant nothing. Why won't you come home? Today's my 18th birthday.
It's not gonna work, you hear me? I'm not telling you anything!